Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and assalamu alaikum everyone. Here is Asma Shaheen, Education Wali. I am principal of Rehan School Islamabad campus. As you know, we are doing our teacher training task, and the week 4 day 4 task is session with Sesame Maya. So now I have another very interesting topic is exploring AI's role in the future of transportation. So let's start to discuss it with Maya.
Hey Asma, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm everything is fine, good going. Maya, just I have another interesting topic, and that is exploring artificial intelligence role in the future of transportation.
Ah, cool. Transportation's a big one. So, where do you want to start with that?
Yeah, just I want to
It
start.
feels like we're just jump right in. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Are
let's
you still there?
yeah
Sometimes,
let's start with the basics of this topic. And can you please?
okay, basic.
Yeah.
And you want me to lay out the basics of AI and transportation? Sure thing. Basically, right now, AI is impacting transportation in a bunch of ways, even if it doesn't always feel super obvious. Self driving cars are the big one everyone thinks about, but it's way more than that. We're talking about things like traffic management systems that optimize routes in real time, predictive maintenance for vehicles to avoid breakdowns, and even AI powered logistics for things like shipping and delivery. Does that make sense as a starting point?
Yeah, it makes sense. And I'm
Good.
very thankful to you for the informative session that you started. Can you please tell me what exactly in an autonomous self-driving vehicle and how does AI make it work?
Oh, absolutely. Happy to help. Okay, so an autonomous or driving vehicle is a lot. It's not just one thing. It's a whole system relying on a bunch of different tech working together, and AI is really the brain of it all. Basically, it uses a ton of sensors, cameras, radar, LiDAR to perceive the world around it. LiDAR's kind of like radar, but uses lasers instead of radio waves to create a 3D map of the environment. Then that data gets fed into AI algorithms that do a few key things. They identify objects, pedestrians, other cars, traffic lights, predict what those objects are going to do, and then plan a safe path forward. It's all about machine learning, specifically deep learning. The AI is trained on massive data sets of driving scenarios so it can learn to react appropriately in different situations. It's kind of like teaching a kid to drive, but with a whole lot more data and a lot less yelling, hopefully. Does that give you a rough idea?
Yeah, it's not a rough idea, it's a very good idea that you are giving me. Are
Good.
artificial intelligence powered cars currently used in real life? If so, where?
That's a good question. They are being used in real life, but it's not quite the Jetsons yet, We're not all riding around in fully autonomous vehicles everywhere. Right now, you'll find them mostly in limited, controlled environments. Places like Phoenix, Arizona, and parts of California have a lot of testing happening with companies like Waymo and Cruise offering ride hailing services with self driving cars, but usually with the safety features still present. There's also a growing use of AI powered systems, particularly on long highway routes. And a lot of new cars have advanced driver assistance systems like automatic emergency braking and lane keeping assist, which are powered by AI. Those aren't fully self driving, but they're a step in that direction. Still pretty early days, honestly.
Okay. So, Maya, how do AI cars make real time driving decision?
Okay, so real time decision making, that's where it gets really interesting. Basically, the AI is constantly processing data from all those sensors, cameras, LiDAR, radar, and building a model of the world around it. Then it uses a combination of techniques to make decisions. One big one is something called behavioral cloning, where the AI learns to mimic the driving behavior of human drivers. But it's not just copying, it's also using something called reinforcement learning, where it gets rewarded for making good decisions, like staying in the lane and avoiding collisions, and penalized for making bad ones. This allows it to constantly improve its driving skills. It's also predicting what other drivers and pedestrians are going to do and adjusting its course accordingly. All of this happens incredibly fast, multiple times per second, to ensure a safe and smooth ride. It's a lot of math, honestly, but the goal is to make the car react to situations just like a human driver would, but without the distractions or fatigue. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. How can AI help manage traffic in busy urban areas?
Okay. So that's a really good application. The AI can seriously help with urban traffic. It's not just about self driving cars either. Even with regular traffic, it can do a lot. Basically, AI can analyze massive amounts of data from traffic cameras, sensors in the road, even GPS data from smartphones to predict traffic patterns and optimize traffic flow in real time. It can dynamically adjust traffic lighting, kind driven trying to reduce congestion, reroute traffic around accidents, and even suggest optimal routes to drivers through navigation apps. Some cities are even using AI to manage parking, directing drivers to available spaces to reduce cruising parking, which causes a lot of congestion. And it can prioritize emergency vehicles, giving them a clear path through traffic. It's all about creating a smarter, more responsive traffic system. It's kind of like a central brain coordinating everything.
Nice
You
information.
still with me?
Can AI reduce road accidents
Glad
and
you think so.
improve safety?
Absolutely. That's actually one of the biggest potential benefits of AI in transportation. Human error causes the vast majority of road accidents, right? AI doesn't get distracted, it doesn't get tired, and it doesn't drive under the influence. So, by taking humans out of the equation, or at least augmenting their abilities, AI has the potential to dramatically reduce accidents. Even the advanced driver assistance systems we have now, like automatic emergency braking and lane keeping assist, are already making roads safer. And as self driving technology improves, we can expect to see even greater reductions in accidents. It's not just about preventing crashes either. AI can also improve safety by identifying potential hazards like pedestrians in crosswalks or cyclists nearby and alerting drivers to them. Anything specifically about safety you'd like me to expand on?
What is the smart city and how does AI support transportation in it?
Okay, so a smart city is basically an urban area that uses technology, and AI is a huge part of that, to improve the quality of life for its citizens. It's about making cities more efficient, sustainable, and livable. And transportation is a key component of that. AI supports transforming a smart city in a ton of ways. Beyond just managing traffic flow, it can optimize public transportation routes and schedules based on real time demand. It can also connect different modes of transportation, buses, trains, bike shares, ride sharing services into a seamless network. AI can analyze data to identify areas where infrastructure improvements are needed, like new bike lanes or pedestrian crossings. And of course, it's the foundation for self driving vehicles, which will play a major role in the future of smart city transportation. Basically, AI acts as the central nervous system, collecting and analyzing data to make transportation more efficient, safer, and more sustainable. It's really about integrating everything to create a more holistic and responsive system. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Is AI being used to improve public transportation system?
Okay, great question. Yeah, it's being used in a bunch of ways. First, AI can analyze ridership data to predict demand and then dynamically adjust bus or train schedules to match. So instead of fixed routes and times, the system can respond to where people actually need to go. Then there's predictive maintenance, using AI to analyze data from sensors on buses and trains to predict when they'll need repairs, preventing breakdowns and delays. AI can also optimize routes in real time, taking into account traffic conditions and other factors. Some cities are even using AI powered chatbots to provide passengers with real time information about schedules, delays, and route options. And think about things like demand responsive transit, where small shared vehicles are dispatched on demand to pick up passengers, almost like a public transportation Uber. AI is really helping to make public transportation more efficient, reliable, and convenient. It makes it smarter, basically.
Okay.
Just thinking out loud, or were you
Maya,
processing
can
that?
you please
No
tell
pressure.
me about the, do you think mm, AI can reduce fuel consumption or pollution in buses and trains?
Oh, absolutely. AI can definitely make a dent in fuel consumption and pollution, buses and trains. A lot of it comes down to optimization. By optimizing routes and schedules, like we were just talking about, AI can reduce the distance vehicles travel and minimize idling time, which both save fuel. It can also analyze driving patterns and provide feedback to drivers to encourage more fuel efficient driving habits. In trains, AI can optimize acceleration and braking, minimizing energy use. And beyond that, AI can help with predictive maintenance, ensuring that vehicles are running efficiently and not wasting fuel due to mechanical issues. Plus, with better traffic management, AI can help reduce congestion, which also leads to lower emissions. It's all interconnected. It's not a magic bullet, but it's a really powerful tool for reducing the environmental impact of public transportation.
Are there any example of artificial intelligence managing metro station or bus routes today?
Yeah, there are. Several cities are already putting this into practice. For example, Singapore's public transport system uses AI to predict passenger flow and adjust train frequencies accordingly, reducing crowding and energy consumption. In London, Transport for London is using AI to optimize bus routes and schedules based on real time demand. They're also using AI powered cameras to monitor traffic conditions and adjust traffic light timings. Barcelona is using AI to manage its bus network, optimizing routes and reducing congestion. And in several cities, including Las Vegas and Seattle, King County Metro, they're using AI powered systems to predict equipment failures and schedule maintenance proactively, reducing delays and improving reliability. It's not widespread yet, but these are good examples of how AI is already being used to make public transportation systems smarter and more efficient.
Nice.
Still with me?
Yeah.
Just let me know if you want me to dive deeper into any of those examples.
How
Into
is AI
which
helping developing flying taxis or drones for travel? It's about
Okay,
less
now we're gonna
and transport.
right. Good thinking, looking ahead. So, flying taxis and drones for travel, that's where things get really futuristic. AI is absolutely critical to making those a reality. First, autonomous flight is incredibly complex. Drones and flying taxis need to be able to navigate a three-dimensional space, avoid obstacles, and respond to changing weather conditions, all without human intervention. That requires sophisticated AI algorithms. Then there's air traffic management. Imagine hundreds of drones and flying taxis all sharing the same airspace. AI will be needed to manage that traffic safely and efficiently. Companies are developing AI powered air traffic control systems that can track and manage all of these vehicles in real time. There's also the challenge of battery life and energy efficiency. AI can optimize flight paths and energy usage to maximize range and minimize environmental impact. Still early days. There are regulatory hurdles to overcome, but AI is the key to unlocking the potential of urban air mobility. It's kind of wild to think about, huh?
Hmm.
Pretty mind bending, right?
Yeah. What are the biggest
It's
risks of
definitely not
using
something
AI
most.
in transport system?
That's a really important question, and it's good you're thinking about the downsides. The biggest risk, honestly, is system wide failure. Because AI systems are so interconnected, a flaw in one area could potentially cascade through the entire transportation network, causing widespread disruptions. Another big risk is cybersecurity. If an AI powered transportation system were hacked, the consequences could be catastrophic. Imagine someone taking control of traffic lights or even a fleet of autonomous vehicles. There's also the risk of bias in AI algorithms. If the data used to train these systems isn't representative of the population, it could lead to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. For example, a self driving car might be less likely to recognize pedestrians with darker skin tones, or a traffic management system might prioritize routes in wealthier neighborhoods. And finally, there's the risk of over reliance on AI. If we become too dependent on these systems, we could lose the skills and knowledge needed to operate them manually in emergency situations. It's all about finding the right balance, embracing the benefits of AI while mitigating the risks.
Okay, Maya, my last question from you is that how can we, what are the biggest, what AI take our jobs like driving, traffic control, or logistics? Will AI take our jobs like driving, traffic control, or in logistics?
Okay, that's a really important and common worry. And the answer is it's complicated. AI will definitely automate some jobs in those sectors. We'll likely see fewer traditional driving jobs as self driving technology improves, and AI will take over some of the tasks currently performed by traffic controllers. In logistics, AI can automate tasks like warehouse management and route optimization, potentially reducing the need for some human workers. However, it's not necessarily about AI completely taking our jobs. It's about jobs evolving. New jobs will be created in areas like AI development, maintenance, and data analysis. There will also be a need for people to oversee and manage these AI systems. The key will be I'm sorry. The key will be to focus on developing skills that complement AI, like critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity. It's about adapting to a changing job market and finding ways to work alongside AI rather than competing with it. This it's a shift, not necessarily a total replacement. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you so much, Maya, for another very informative and interesting session that I learned from you today. So, thank you so much. Let's end today's session and we will do another session on another topic. Till that, bye bye.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm really glad you found it helpful, Asma. It was lovely chatting with you. Definitely let's do another session soon. Bye bye.